over. All right, for one, we have to have a lot of patience, and that's the hardest part of the program. Structuring the house, a lot of people get impatient. They're anxious to decorate and to put the roofs on and get the house together. You just can't do that, okay? There is a process, and this is why a lot of people, when they do it at home, their houses fall apart, because they don't allow it to dry. So we're going to be doing this step by step. The first thing we're going to do is I'm going to hand out all of the houses to the parents, okay? The parents are going to unwrap the houses, take out all the parts, and place them to the side. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hand out your royal icing, okay? This is the one part, I know it's hard, kids, but this is the one part that I prefer the parents to do, just so your houses are nice and sturdy, right? There are little things you can do to help, all right? And I'll show you how to do that. So the first thing we'll do is, once you have your icing, is we are going to put together our walls of our house, okay? The walls need to dry. You cannot put the rooftops on right away. So that's the biggest thing. All right, a lot of people get so anxious. If you do and the walls aren't dry, your rooftop's going to fall off, okay? And the whole house will collapse. And it might not collapse at first, but before you leave here, it might be collapsing. All right, so that's very, very important. The next thing I'll be doing is I'll be handing out assortments of candies. This is where it takes a lot of patience from the children. You have to unwrap the candies. Think about what you want to do with the candies, but don't decorate them, okay? There's no decorating. Then, after all the candies are handed out, I'm going to show you how to put the rooftop on, okay? At that point, as soon as the rooftops are on, we can start decorating. We're going to decorate from the bottom to the top. There is a lot of plastic with this program, because everything's wrapped in bags, so try to keep it to the side, and I will collect it as the program is going on. This way you don't get it into your house and stuff. The royal icing is used for the structure of the house, and for, you got a little Christmas tree and a snowman, it's to place those on your boards. Alright, so use that for that, and I'm making a place for you to stick your other candies on. Alright? So that's how it works. Also, rooftops go on last, so we decorate them last. They too need time to dry. Alright? So that's the basic rules. If we could all stick to that, we're all going to have a great time and our houses will stay up. When we're done, I have a roll of cellophane. We're actually going to wrap it up in cellophane. I have some pretty festive ribbon. And you guys are going to tie the ribbon so you can place it on your table and it can be a display. It does stay good for about 2 weeks. Your houses, okay? So you can display it, you can pick at it, whatever you want. So I'm going to start, actually, each parent can come up. Okay, you said one member of your family up to get a bed of icing. Okay, so everyone has a bed of royal icing. This is a very stiff icing. It actually has 8 whites in it, and that's what makes it really stiff. Okay? Makes it a little stronger. What you're going to do is you're going to kind of hold it like you hold a pastry bed. And you're going to squeeze it from the back all the way to the corner of the front. And you're going to twist the back and hold it nice and tight, and it'll come out of that little edge. We're just going to go over our house parts. We have a tree and a snowman. You can place those to the side. We have a front and back door. Be gentle with your pieces, please. This is our rooftop. Notice the rooftop has shingles. So when we put this on, I want everyone to note that it has shingles. You might want to put it the right way. Okay? You can put it upside down if you want. Just make sure they're going the same way so it looks nice. And we have our 2 side doors, side windows, okay? The sides of our house. So put your rooftops, your snowman, and your trees to the side. And we're going to start with the peak. I don't want anyone doing this while I do this. I'm going to show you how to do it, and then you guys can go ahead and start, and I can come around and help you out if you need. All right? So, the first thing you want to do is you're going to put, I need everyone to watch, okay? You're going to put a nice amount of icing along the bottom. See how stiff this is? Woo! Some good icing. And on the inside wall.
Inside wall.
Yeah, just don't worry about it right now. No problem.
On the side.
If it's a little tough, work it in your hands a little bit if it's cold.
And then on the inside wall.
So you have the bottom and the inside walls, and you're going to place it at the edge of your board. This is something your child can do to hold it for you while you get your next piece ready. Okay, nobody should be doing, everyone should just be watching, okay? This way you understand it completely. The next thing you do is you're going to take your side wall and you're just going to gently go along one half of just the bottom of your side wall. And you're going to place it to the inside wall like this. Okay? Now, it's staying up nice, right? It still needs time to dry. Then you're going to take your other inside wall, you're going to lay it on the bottom, put it on, and then again, you're going to put icing on the bottom and on the inside walls. And you're going to cap it. Just, remember, we still need icing for the rooftop. I might have a couple of extra bags somewhere. So, if your icing's really cold, try to warm it up a little bit. And don't forget to put icing on the bottom of the cakes there. Okay, I'm going to hand out candies. You're going to unwrap them and put all the garbage to like the middle or to the side and not collect that eventually.
I don't know. What is it?
Okay, I just want to explain a couple of things. Another thing about the rooftops. What's great about the rooftops is the lighter candies, like your Fruit Loops and your marshmallows. We're going to actually use a big marshmallow for each chimney, so save one. Okay, I have more if you need. I also have some peppermint marshmallows I'll be handing out, and some minis. So you guys can, you know, make little snow mounds or whatever you want to do with those. Okay, the Fruit Loops are great to put like little lights around your house or some bright words on your roof if you want. Alright, but remember we gotta kind of do that toward the end. We're gonna go ahead and put our rooftops on. Okay, so I'm gonna explain that. Straight, how to do the rooftop. So the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure you get your icing all the way down at the bottom of the bag. Okay? Okay, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be going over your entire rooftop with your icing.
Where's the hole? There's the hole.
So you're going to go over the top of the sides and all around your entire rooftop. Everyone should just be watching. Not doing.
Sorry, watching.
Okay, so that's okay. Okay, when you put your rooftop on, you want to make sure that the shingles are right. Talked about that. The circles go downward. Okay, and you put the rooftop on at the same time. So you're going to start at the peak, and you're going to gently place it down. Push gently. You don't want anything to fall. And then you're going to put a strip along the top of your rooftop. Now remember, we put the roofs on last, so we decorate what last? Okay, another big rule. We're going to put a nice strip of icing along the top here. Okay? You got to let that dry. Hold it for a second. Don't push too hard, but you want to hold it for a second. It's very tempting to throw candies on top of this. Don't do it because the rooftop splits. Okay? Let it dry. You can always put a little bit of glaze on it and then put your candies on. Okay? So don't jump to that. A lot of people like to do that. So go ahead. Everyone start putting their rooftops on. I'm going to turn around and help. Okay, I'm making a very, very thick glaze because a lot of these candies need to stick. And then you guys can come up and everyone can grab a bowl. Okay, so I discussed about how putting hard candies on your rooftop. It doesn't mean you can't never do it. Just don't do it now, okay? Later on, if you have some candies you want to put on, save them to the side. You can make the sugar and water. It's just confectionery sugar water. Make a big paste and you can put them on, okay?